Using isotopes in studies of soils and sediments. 137CS is the most widely used isotope in geomorphic studies of water, wind and tillage erosion. As an anthropogenic radionuclide with a half-life of 30.2 years, 137CS was released globally into the environment due to radioactive fallout from nuclear weapon testing in the 1950s and 1960s and reached to land surface through wet and dry deposition. Additional 137CS fallout occurred because of the 1986 Chernobyl accident in the north of the Ukrainian SSR and the 2011 Fukushima accident in Japan. The overall amount of 137CS released from Fukushima was less than 15% of the amount from the Chernobyl accident. The Fukushima accident added high amounts of 137CS to soils near the accident site, but the large-scale plume of radioactive fallout extended mainly over the Pacific Ocean, which reduced the extent of terrestrial labeling. In contrast, Chernobyl is in the center of the European continent. The released fallout radionuclides significantly increased the 137CS amount in many European countries. 137CS is chemically active and is rapidly and strongly absorbed by fine soil particles when it contacts with the soil. Vertical migration is slow and the majority of 137CS is retained in the upper 20 cm of the soil surface across the globe. Once the soil is labeled by 137CS, chemical and biological removal of 137CS is low. The 137CS concentration changes mainly result from physical processes in the top layer soils, such as soil transport and deposition. Therefore, these characteristics make 137CS a useful tracer for quantifying of soil redistribution rates. Isotopes used as soil tracers in soil and sediment studies. Previous investigations have reported strong and statistically significant correlations between 137CS and soil C. However, because 137CS inventory is usually nonlinearly correlated with soil redistribution, the correlations between 137CS inventory and soil C content are usually weaker than the correlations between soil redistribution process and soak. Consequently, instead of directly quantify soak based on 137CS, most recent studies first converted 137CS measurements to soil redistribution rates, and then used the estimates to link to soil C content. Specifically, the application of 137CS measurements in soil redistribution and C dynamics mainly includes 2. 1. Calculate soil redistribution at a point and link to soil properties of a soil sample from the same point. 2. Provide mean annual rate of soil redistribution over 60 years and reflect the erosion history of a site, and 3. Present spatial patterns of soil erosion and deposition over the landscape. Because of the short half-life, 137CS concentration may drop below the detection limits quickly and limit use of this tracer in soak investigations. Researchers are finding alternative tracers with longer half-lives for soil erosion investigation. Anthropogenic radionuclides of two major plutonium isotopes, 239 Pu, half-life equals 24,110 years, and 240 Pu, half-life equals 6,561 years, are considered as potential alternatives for this purpose. Like 137CS, the Pu isotopes in soils are also mainly from nuclear weapon testing between the 1950s and 1960s following the 1986 Chernobyl accident. However, the isotopic composition of Chernobyl Pu, 240 Pu/239 Pu atom ratio, 0.37 to 0.41, presents higher ratios compared to Pu from nuclear testing. 240 Pu/239 Pu atom ratio equals 0.180 plus or minus 0.014, which can be used to distinguish Pu isotopes from the two sources. Some researchers have argued that in soils with high organic matter, Pu might be preferentially absorbed by organic fractions with high molecular weight and potentially lead to a deep vertical migration. Considering the long half-life of Pu isotopes, increasing studies have explored the feasibility of using Pu isotopes in investigations of soils and sediments. Shimak et al. Found that the Chernobyl Pu could be a better tracer for soil redistribution detections in Bavaria, Germany, since spatial patterns of Pu agreed better with soil mapping than that of 137CS. Similar conclusions were reached in several other studies, reporting more homogeneous distributions of 239 plus 240 Pu than 137CS in parts of Europe that were influenced by the Chernobyl accident. Thus, The isotopic composition variations may lead Pu isotopes to be a better choice than 137Cs for tracing soil erosion. However, the feasibility of applying 239,240 Pu to soil erosion and soil C investigations still needs further testing because of its vertical migration and lateral transport by water, which may influence the quantification of soil redistribution. 7b is a natural radionuclide produced primarily through cosmic ray spallation of oxygen and nitrogen nuclei in the stratosphere and troposphere. Unlike the anthropogenic radionuclides of 137Cs and 239,240 Pu, wet and dry deposition of 7b to the soil surface is continuous because of its natural origin. The concentration of 7b in the soil decreases with increases in particle size. Vertical migration was low for this isotope due to its relatively short half-life equals 53.3 days. Walbrink and Murray found that most of soil 7b was accumulated in the top 20 mm regardless of soil types and surface cover conditions at 2 Australian sites. Because of its short half-life, 7b has the potential to trace short-term soil redistribution. A number of studies have used this isotope to examine short-term soil erosion after heavy rain events, providing a basis for understanding sediment transported by dispersed overland flow. Considering the lower vertical transport of 7b relative to 137Cs and excess 210 petabits, 210 px, this isotope has been applied to discriminate vertical and horizontal erosion by combining with the other two isotopes. Ryken et al. Suggested correction factors related to particle size and variations in relaxation mass depth should be used to get precise estimates of 7b derived soil redistribution rates. Lee et al. Successfully applied 7b to quantify soak sequestration changes caused by land use and management activity. Another natural isotope, Lead-210, 210 petabits, produced through the decay of gaseous radon-222, 222Rn, generated from the decay of radium-226, 226 Ra, in the uranium-238, 238U, decay series. 226 Ra exists in soils and rocks. Most of 226 Ra decay to 210 petabits in situ, which is term-supported 210 petabits. Due to diffusion, a small portion of 226 Ra derived 222 Rn enters to the atmosphere and subsequently introduces 210 petabits to the atmosphere. This kind of 210 petabits falls to land surface through wet and dry deposition and is termed unsupported or excess 210 petabits, 210 px. The 210 px is strongly absorbed by fine soil particles and transports with soil movement. 210 px fallout is continuous over time, which is like 7b, but its half-life equals 22.3 years, is longer than 7b. Therefore, 210 px has the potential to penetrate deeper soil layers, to 10 cm, than 7b. The use of 210 px in soil and sediment studies has increased in recent decades. Due to the continuous fallout, 210 px can be used to provide long-term soil redistribution rates. Meanwhile, unlike 137Cs, 210 px does not have below detection limit problems caused by medium-lived anthropogenic fallout radionuclides. In practice, 2 or more different fallout radionuclides can be used to understand the soil erosion history. 210 px is combined with 137Cs and or 7b to provide soil redistribution records in the past 100 years. Several studies suggested that 210 px and 7b can produce similar spatial patterns, but differences resulting from different land uses could help sediment source identification. Increasing applications of 210 px in sea dynamic studies have been reported recently. Investigations have demonstrated that 210 px is preferentially associated with soak than 137Cs, due to the stronger binding to the organic matter in soils. The origin of soil C isotopes, 12C, 13C, and 14C, is mainly from plant litter entering the soils. During photosynthesis, plant species absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide, CO2, which consists of about 98.9% of 12CO2, 1.1% of 13CO2, and trace amount of 14CO2, 1 part in trillion. 14C is a natural radionuclide created primarily by the cosmic ray spallation of nitrogen in the troposphere and the stratosphere. 14C is a relatively stable radioactive isotope with a half-life of 5,730 years. This C isotope is assimilated during plant photosynthesis and entering soil through litter fall and commonly used for age dating. Data on the stable C isotopes 12C and 13C are usually reported. Delta 13C representing deviation of measured 13C from the established natural abundance with units of parts per thousand, %. Variations in soil delta 13C values are controlled primarily by carbon input from plant litter. Due to isotopic discrimination by their photosynthetic enzymes and the regulation of stomatal diffusion resistance, delta 13C values in plants cover a wide range. Plants with C3 photosynthesis have delta 13C values in a range of -22 to -32%. Plants with C4 photosynthesis are less depleted in 13C with higher delta 13C values ranging from -9 to -17%. After plant residues entering the soil, the delta 13C values may change slightly due to isotope fractionation during microbial decomposition. Soil C isotopes can effectively detect soil redistribution and reflect soil C dynamics over the landscape. Because of the isotopic variability in different plant species, soil delta 13C has been successfully applied to distinguish eroded soil sources and to identify soil sources from different land use types.